Welcome to another edition of the High Learning Podcast. It's your host, Ron. We here again. Riverside interviews Wednesdays and sometimes Thursdays as today. Follow us on Instagram at HNS420. Follow us on Facebook, HNS420. Also Twitter, HNS420 _ HNS420. Also, check out the Politicking blog spot at thepolitickingforum.com. And also check out the Politicking broadcasting channel on YouTube, where we have all of our podcasts and content on there. We're here today with a special guest. I want to welcome and introduce R3 the Chilliman. Everybody, how you doing, brother?
What's up, bro?
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming down, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good, man. I want to know, how was that drive, first of all? Because I know that traffic be crazy around that time, all around California.
It was cool, but I wasn't that far. I was right up the road, like 30 minutes away.
Okay.
Beat that road up.
That 30 minutes could turn into an hour out here, though, you know. That 91 and man. So how did you get started, man? Like, how did you get the name R3 the Chilliman?
His house, we started off rapping. First time I ever made a song was on his beat.
Yeah.
That's how it all started.
Okay.
A song called Risk Takers, and then I didn't even have no name when I started rapping. I was rapping. I was just playing around rapping that song.
Yeah.
That's my song that blew up the most simple line.
Right.
But it came about because they were like, this song hard, you gotta name yourself something.
Yeah.
So we just rocking with it.
So how long you been rocking with R3? What's your name, bro?
RTB West.
RTB West, man. You make beats and everything?
Yeah, I make beats. I engineer like most of his music.
That's right.
But yeah, I've been doing this shit for probably about like 6 years. But we only met last year and shit. So
okay.
Yeah, it was up from there.
It seemed like y'all met and just like, okay, this is the move. Oh, you started rapping in 2020? Oh, you got a head start already. I know one of my homegirls who heard I was interviewing her son got winded that he was asleep, right? And she was like, yeah, we got to go up there and we have R3 the Chilliman. He popped up out of his sleep and was like, for real, mom? Oh, let me go. Like, he's supposed to be here today. Like, he wanted to see this interview because he fuck with your music.
That exact reason is why I kept making music.
That's right. Yeah. He's a 12-year-old boy, but he definitely knew who you was. He was like, man, I got to be there. I got to see this. Even last week when it happened, he was like, come on, guys, can we just wait for him? I don't care if he shows up at 9. He was excited.
I was at Raising Cane's last night, and the boy came to me like he knew me. I'm like, crazy.
How's it dealing with that early fame? I know you ain't made it all the way yet, but you kind of getting taste of it.
In the beginning, but I like it though. For me, it's not like so much like the fame that I like. It's like the love that I like. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I fuck with that. That's right. So, what made you start rapping? Like, was it who was your musical influences?
My favorite rapper, like in general, is Future. That's my favorite rapper off top. I don't know. I listen to music all around them. So I started naming niggas on here. Y'all be like, I don't know. Like what made me start rapping was like getting money. Like that's really made me start rapping. Like I like being flashy even more than just like rapping. So I must put it all together.
Lifestyle.
Everybody's telling me like just rap. So I just did it.
Right. And you knew it was for you when you hooked up with your man's right here.
It's like I had like a little natural flow that was like me.
Yeah. I feel it.
It was either this or the streets. So.
This all day. Man. You know where the streets gonna take you.
What really motivated him and his brothers, like what really motivated like on some like come over, like when you got somebody that's telling you, like motivating you, that show like when somebody showing you that they care, it's like why waste talent? Like
that man, that's like a how old are you?
I'm 20, I turned 21.
See, man, that's a good mentality to have at 20 years old, man. That's cool. I fuck with that. I'm gonna ask you kind of a deep question. I always ask my young rappers this. So heading into the game, you already know there is some sort of disconnect between this generation and last generation as far as rap. So how do you as an artist make sure you grab the fans of maybe the previous generation? Because you know how the whole thing with J. Cole and what's his name, Lil Pump. And he was just telling them like, you know, basically you want longevity. You don't want to be a trend. You want to be 20 years in the game. So how do you make sure you do that?
I always tell them I gotta make sure like because no matter what the game gonna change, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I gotta make sure I keep a style that's mine, but I evolve it. Like you know what I'm saying? I keep changing up, or I might have to bring something from back then into something today that make it pop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's all about like what you gotta be different for somebody, but it also gotta be good too. You know what I'm saying? You can't just like this shit weak.
Right.
You gotta find something that's popping or at every generation, like whether it's 10 years from now or now.
Facts. So as a manager and a producer and an engineer, how do you keep that going in him with the right beats? How do you choose the right beats just so you gonna, you got to grab fans of both? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't manage, but
okay.
As far as like keeping that, like I don't know, like when I get in the studio, I really don't know what the fuck I'm about to make when I'm there.
Yeah.
But it's just like the chemistry.
Yeah.
I don't know, like when he in the room, we always just like have a different vibe. Or, I mean, sometimes he'll tell me like, all right, yeah, sample this, or you know what I'm saying, or like, you know what I'm saying, let's do something like this today and shit. So I guess it all just depend on the mood that we're in. But
some guy like 9 times out of 10, every beat he make is like right then and there. Like if you say any type of mood you in, he can make it.
Right. Let me guess. You smoke weed, right?
Hell yeah.
You too? See, that's what it is. You hit the weed and you start getting creative. You know what I'm saying? So, we are kind of this podcast, Higher Learning. It's the meaning of it. We're learning while we high and we teaching while we high. And people got to learn this high ass lesson and see it's legit. You feel me? So what type of weed y'all smoke? What's your favorite strain?
I like anything that's exotic.
All right.
Smell good. We gonna smoke that.
I fuck with that.
We know that big Zaza from that real Zaza.
Yeah. Tell me about that shit, man. I done ran into it.
Depths, you know what I'm
saying? See, I can't do that. I'll be mad as fuck. Man. So COVID hit, right? 2020. Did you start rapping during COVID or was it after or beginning?
It's like I started rapping right before, but like when I started to get like a real buzz, is when it kicked in. All that shows and doing shit like that.
Yeah.
COVID showed like who could rap.
Right. Who was gonna stay busy? Who was gonna weather the storm? Right. So how did you do it? How did you stay busy, stay encouraged? I know I talk to a lot of rappers and they say, they just like had to just keep making music. So how did you do it?
Well, we was going days like where like 2 weeks straight every day he in the studio each every day I'm rapping.
Wow.
I got like on his laptop and shit, we got like so many like beats and songs that niggas never heard.
Just piled up. So y'all just working hard.
Niggas probably never hear.
Right. It ain't gonna make the cut to certain man. Impossible. That's I know it had something like 28K already. How'd you come up with that, man? How'd you do that?
If I tell you, you might laugh. Man. It's about niggas that be acting, the pump faking, you know what I'm saying?
Pump faking niggas.
I was we talk about niggas that be pump faking.
Yeah.
They're not really doing, trying to be like somebody not.
Yeah. I had just listened to that earlier and I was like, man, I just started laughing. I'm like, man, I kind of knew what you were saying, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait for the interview to ask you. That's right. What's your favorite single today? That if people that don't know you, what single would you point them to go listen to that?
No lie, like I don't know about everybody else, but I got a song called Gucci that I like.
Gucci.
That baby, it's situation. Got you.
That's the one. Are you from originally out here? Are you Moreno Valley? Okay. Oh, okay. I need to see Moreno Valley. Okay. I mean, Moreno Valley been crazy, man. You hear the stories. They call it Murder Valley. Growing up out there, man. Explain like how you had to stay away from the streets, or did you have to deal with the streets along the way at some time?
Stay away from them.
Ah, damn.
But for me, the streets, without streets, I wouldn't be who I am today. You know what I'm saying? Like it made me somebody.
Facts.
Like it made me think smarter.
I
fucked up. I mean, everybody gonna fuck up.
Everybody fuck up.
But I learned from them fuck ups.
Right.
So I'm trying
to
put all that into this.
Straight up.
What we got to rap about come from where we come from.
Right. And making sure just now, what you're doing, the streets gonna keep calling. So, staying kind of like, I love y'all, but
I always tell my homie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm type that.
Yeah.
If I blow up, still gonna like
you still there with your and that's loyalty.
It may not be every day like how it be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can never believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
You loyal to your, and that's loyalty. That's a lot of us are instill loyalty in different ways. You feel me? So that's right. Clean up the hood. Try to clean it up. It's so much work to be done. Some of us are born in that environment. We can't do nothing about that. So you got to adapt to it to get out of it and try to make it better. If you could collaborate with any artist out there, who would it be?
Probably.
No, any artist, period.
I ain't gonna lie. Here all the time. I was
Man.
Easy, like Ice for Vessel. I like that Detroit shit.
Okay. So if you had that choice, okay, Detroit. That's right. How do you feel about future shows now that the world is opening back up? You know what I'm saying? It's you ready to take it out? Have you got any lined up? You got any notable shows coming up where people can come on?
I'll be having people hitting me up for shows, getting me out of it, but I'll be trying. For me, don't go through me no more.
Right.
Because like my manager and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm trying to attack them all. Whatever they want me to go, I'm there.
Right. That's right. I mean, it's gonna be so many things opening up. People eager to perform. Everybody was shut down last year, kind of doing the live stream thing, and now the world is opening back. It's time to get back to it.
Man, we're gonna turn the shows up.
Right. So, do you have anything else you working on outside of rapping? Like clothing brand or?
I'm trying to start a clothing line.
Yeah.
And my YTB like this for me. This is like where I'm really from.
Yeah, no, that's fly. That's actually what is YTB. I think
Young Town Boy.
Okay. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. So, clothing line or some type of film. Like, what else are you into?
One thing I'm really into right now, other than like rapper, like I want to take that money and invest in it.
Facts.
I want to get that like a legal bag, open up stuff.
Facts.
Also, I want to open up a barbershop or something.
That'd be dope. Barbershop is always haircuts ain't going nowhere.
Ain't never gonna ain't let no robot come.
Exactly. Ever. I don't give a fuck if they say that robot the best. I'm not fucking with that. Exactly.
Fuck your face.
And hairline.
Yeah.
Push your shit back here. Nah, fuck that. Beat that robot up. For real. Niggas take that serious on the haircut too. You can't fuck up a hairline. Fighting words right there.
Walk on that baseball cap every day.
I feel it. Oh man. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in the music industry?
Shit. In it for sure. I mean, I'm not the type of nigga step on niggas' toes. I don't really care. I'm the best.
Oh, you ain't in it for all that.
I'm in it for that, but I want the
people to say that.
Y'all like, well, I'm the best.
Right.
I want the people to be saying that.
Right.
Everybody else saying it.
Right. Dang, that's crazy. He said, I want the people. But that's real, though, because you got a lot of rappers that's out there. And I get it. The Jay-Z's and the Waynes, they got the fucking history, not the history, but the resume to say that I'm the best. But everybody want to proclaim that they're the best now.
Everybody know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they feeling about being the best.
And then, like, if they don't make a certain top 10, man, what the fuck wrong with you? Man, you know how many rappers it is? Somebody gonna be left off that motherfucker.
More than somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put it in perspective. Like, if you don't make the top 10, you can't get in your feelings. That's somebody's personal preference.
You gotta grind with the fans to say you got top 10.
You feel me? I fuck with that. So, do you have another album, EP, or something that's coming out or dropping pretty soon?
Me and him cooking up another tape on the way right now.
Okay.
But that one I wanted to be like, I love every producer that sends me beats, the other one, but it's like where it started from. So I want all of that whole tape be produced. Okay. That tape is produced by different people.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna be featuring? You got bars too, or?
Making the beats, making people sound good and shit.
Okay, I feel it. Where's your studio located, man?
Shit, it's actually in my crib.
Got you.
It's right here down the street. It's over here in Riverside.
Okay. Well, shit.
Located and shit.
I have to send some people over to you, man. Like everybody looking for beats.
Yeah. I do studio time and all that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Bad. So this is a question that I ask everybody that comes on here, and this is your personal, and we just talked about it. Who are your top 10 rappers? Ever. Dead or alive?
I'm not gonna put them in order.
You don't have to put them in order. Just people on your top 10.
This might sound crazy for this, but I'm about to get this off my chest now. Future. No, for sure, Future. We only got to put Pac in there.
Mm-hmm.
We only got to put like Biggie Smalls in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I like I don't know, like my dad hasn't been on like KRS-One and shit like that.
You tapped in.
So I don't know about the title. I can name things I really like, but I don't know.
You already named like 5.
Lil Durk is from my top 10.
Okay, that's 6. You got 6. That's 7. Okay.
Who else I put in my top 10? It's a couple people.
It's really no wrong or right. I like hearing this because it's just perspective.
I don't know, man. I listen to so one time my brain be everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, it's so many artists now. you know, like you said, and Future out there killing shit. Of course, Drake out there killing shit.
Drake in there too.
Yeah, Drake. I mean, I'm tired of people disrespecting Drake.
Drake like that. You know what I'm saying? All around artists Drake. Like Drake.
He has the most #1 hits ever, like this, without a doubt.
It's hard though. Even if it wasn't #1,
Drake is hard.
I feel like he would still just have a dummy fan base.
Man, he's hard.
Even if he was never #1, never been.
Even if you don't listen to it, Drake is never proud of
never, not one bad song. Like you can't hear one Drake song and say this shit whack.
My mama know who Drake is. You know what I'm saying? My mama he connect with a lot of older generations too.
He do because it's he do. I mean,
mama knew Drake first.
I was like, man, I don't know. I used to be one of the naysayers, and I just had to say, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here and get that man his props.
Bro, you gotta get props.
You got to.
You put that work in.
He do. Shout out to Drake.
Drake is so good that when you get a feature from him, that's damn near how you almost know you're established.
Anything. You get a Instagram post or a gear, some of your gear on a Drake picture, you own. You automatically own. That's the niggas aiming for.
I want a Drake feature. I ain't gonna
Hell yeah. Shit, you be certified. Hey, you don't know, man. The way you going, you might go ahead and get that shit. Are you on TikTok? Do you do TikTok and shit?
TikTok. I need to start promoting all that shit.
You do. I was just gonna tell you, man. Like that's where it's at.
I don't got a TikTok, but like I got music that go on TikTok.
So you gotta start getting. You gotta fuck with the TikTok, man. That's where it's at. I know, or having somebody do it for your brand or something, or make your clothing brand and have somebody. You gotta get the little kids in it, man. That's the way to get your shit to blow up. Get to the high school kids to fuck with your shit, man. Right. They'll make dances to your shit. Like my boy Hollywood, he got a song out there, and it's going viral on TikTok right now, and all the kids are doing dances to it.
Kids, then like the importance is like. Kids is how like then everybody find out music and stuff.
Exactly. Even adults. My daughter done put me on so much fucking music. I don't even gotta listen to nothing.
Once that shit's on TikTok, it's viral.
I be having 10-year-old niece and nephew come to me, and I'll be like, "Wait, what's this? Hold
on." Exactly. My daughter made 2 playlists for me, and it's just got all the shit. I don't need to do no work. I'm like, yes, the kids is where it's at. You feel me? So especially that little high school range where they really got the free range to do what they want. They can promote your shit, man. Get your shit at games and shit and all type of shit. So I'll definitely tap into TikTok if I was you. What do you think about the route that it takes? So would you rather take the independent route like you're doing right now, or are you looking for a deal with a major label?
I'm cool taking either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, give me a deal.
Yeah.
But if that deal come across the table and it's right, I'm not gonna ever short myself.
Facts.
Or me short anybody, you know what I'm saying?
It gotta make sense.
Everybody gotta eat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if the deal right, I'll take it. If the deal not right, I'm cool staying independent.
Right. It seems independently. I know a lot of guys that are doing really well, making money, getting their music out there.
Some of the independent niggas making more money than niggas that sign right.
Because some of the niggas that sign is getting a bigger percentage take. So if you sign a deal and you only get 30%, and they taking 70%, as opposed to a nigga that's getting 100%, but he might be making a little bit more overall, but he's getting a bigger cut than you.
I'm saying some of niggas that number on that paper,
and be like,
read the whole thing.
Don't read the little fine print at the bottom. Sign that shit. Get all them advances, and then read when the money comes.
Sign $1 million deal, and they're getting $100,000.
$100,000, and then got a $500,000 in advance, so they now $400,000 in debt.
I'm saying if they bring that deal, it gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense, and read all that shit. Being from California, were you a fan of Nipsey?
I love Nipsey.
When that happened, man, how did that impact you at that moment? Just having somebody that powerful get taken out like that.
Nipsey died on my cousin's birthday. Like my cousins that got killed, we in the hood, we all celebrating, we having a barbecue and shit like that. And then next thing you know, all you see Instagram channel, we like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, I'm like, look at this. I'm like, you see everybody, like, that's fake.
Right, exactly.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Couldn't believe it.
So whether you knew that nigga or not, it had an impact on everybody.
Everybody, bro. Everybody. Whether you knew that shit or not, it was just like,
any enemies are showing love.
Everybody. I mean, you had the whole fucking truce going on. You had the 40s up there with the 60s, and you know what I'm saying? All them hoods that don't like each other was came together for that because of that man. Like,
he meant something.
He definitely did, man. Everything he did, I was just like shocked when I heard he got shot, I knew he was gonna die. I said if they got to him, they killed him. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no. When I seen it, because at first they put out, oh yeah, been shot.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, hopefully he puts through. You know what I'm saying? I thought he looked he gonna survive it.
Yeah.
And then once it was like 30 minutes later and shit, talking about he died.
I figured if they did get to him, they killed him. Like you ain't just about to get to him, and if they got to him, they got him. I was like, yeah, he gone. When I first heard it, fucked up. It's like in the middle of everything. You go down there and everything is closed down and gone, and I'm like, damn, like that's fucked up.
That shit crazy. Bro, he has some people out there. It's like streets block. You can drive over there.
You can't even drive over there. Like it's crazy, man.
It's crazy how he had so much love too, and just you know what I'm saying. They still did him like that in his own hood. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't.
Little Dirk say, close that back door. I think the snake by my homie.
Man. Speaking of that, man, it's just you being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's too many of y'all getting murked and dying, and Pop Smoke over in, man, like what is that, man? You got to just make sure just keep your circle small, keep your eyes watching, man. Like it's jealous motherfuckers out there, bro. Yeah, exactly. Like, and it's crazy that it's like that. You gotta, but that's why I think you can't have. It's hard for Nip because Nip wanted to fuck with everybody. He wanted to be over here, over there, over here. He felt that he had that, and he did. He deserved that respect to do that. They say he used to ride the blue line by himself, no heat, no nut. Blue line, for him, you know what I'm saying? Like he is 60 nigga, and he going and riding the blue line down to Long Beach, Compton, all these different hoods, and that's crazy. But he had that respect, so he didn't think that he needed a heat, I guess, in his own shopping center. You know what I'm saying? Around his niggas, it's just sad, man. It's sad. And then after that, not even a year later, whether you were a fan of him or not, we lose Kobe. Like
that was sad. That was tragic as fuck.
I'm still tripping off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe, like I said, whether you're a fan of him or not, that Mamba mentality applied to everything. It's not just basketball.
Yeah, I grew up like in how all my family was Lakers fans.
Yeah.
I'm a Chicago Bulls fan.
Yeah.
Kobe come on to ice like, man, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, because of Jordan.
I'm still like, what the hell? That should still make me look like I was a Kobe fan, like a real Kobe. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I grew up watching the fucking 3P. I seen the whole 3P happen.
That's what I did too. I did too.
I remember that.
Everybody's taunting me now.
It was only because 1996 he came out, did the 4 air balls, and everybody was roasting him, and he went back that summer and came back and made the All-Star team next year. Was fucking Jordan up in the All-Star game until they pulled him out.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Him.
Top 2 for sure.
Thank you. I mean, people always disrespect Kobe, and now when he dead, everybody want to try to act like no,
he wasn't the GOAT.
Yeah, it's like come on, man.
I always say like when the game was on, it's like man, I don't watch when it go off.
Yeah,
I'm shooting basketball.
Yeah, exactly, man. That was just a fucked up. I couldn't even. My sister texted me. She was in New York, and the way she texted me, I thought it was some bullshit. Because she was like, "Hey, bro, have you heard about that Kobe shit?" And I'm thinking, what, him congratulating LeBron on passing him? Like, that's not how you text somebody about a death.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, no. So then I get an alert on TMZ. And then I saw that. And then TMZ, they for real, but you still be like, fuck TMZ. I got to text somebody else. They didn't have no one else reported it at the time. So I'm going crazy. I'm calling people. They're like, I don't know. And then finally see the shit on Google or some shit. I think one news station picked it up, and I was like, I think I sat on my couch, no cap, for like 12 hours, and I couldn't even move. Like Kobe was just like a niggas that grew up watching him. Like that had to be one of your idols. Like on everything I love, man. Rest in peace, Kobe, Nip, Mac Miller, all y'all, Pop Smoke. I ain't gonna sit here and name everybody, but it's just sad the way we go. So I encourage you to watch because you going places, man. So what's next, man? What's next big for you? What can we look forward to?
another tape show, a couple tape shows. I'm probably flood the street with tape on.
That's what I'm saying, man. Let's get to the work. Let's work. We want to hear you. We want to see you going, man, going up this summer and also all the way through the fall.
Show, I'm about to show have loads of videos for y'all. Show gonna drop more songs for my fans. They be blowing my DMs up. I gotta get
How do you deal with that, man? Do you get any crazy DMs from fans? Crazy shit.
But like as far as like people like that, like posting my music or stuff like that, or like hitting me up, like show me like real, like not from like girls again, like freaking stuff about something. I'll do that shit already. Like people that support me, I try to post all that as much as I can. Right.
I mean, if your people support you, you want to, show love on that. Thank you for that. That's how you make sure you keep your fans. People fuck with that type of shit. Definitely.
Fans for me. When rap shit, you ain't gonna be nothing without fans.
Right. Exactly. I'm glad you understand that so young, and you got this guy. How long you been doing your beats and everything?
Shit, I've been making beats for 6 years, but shit, I didn't really start getting like a buzz with it and like even taking it serious until I started fucking with him.
Right.
And he was like, either this shit blow or I'm, or I quit. And
damn, like that.
So that shit blew, and we're like, both was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? We kept going. Made us work harder after that.
I put that on my son. I told him, I said, by next year, this shit ain't took off, or like did like I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Next year came, I'm way faster than I was last year. We stayed on each other. We handled each other.
Right. So you a father? I heard you say you have a son.
Uh-huh.
Wow, young father. How's your son?
He just turned 1 a couple days ago.
Damn. 20. So you. Damn.
Best thing that ever happened.
I feel it. I was a young father too. That's dope. So you you get your son and everything, take care of him and all that. That's good to see.
That's like the most important thing to me in the world.
That's good to see, man. It's a stigma about us, especially Black fathers, that we don't do our shit, as youngsters. You know what I'm saying? So
it's good father for sure.
That's beautiful to hear. That's the best thing I heard, man. Dope.
That's my job. I mean, rapping is my hobby.
Yeah.
Fucking job. That's my life.
That's right.
That's my life.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He gonna appreciate that shit, and I appreciate you for being a good father. Shout out to you for that, man. So both of y'all, I want y'all to tell everybody where they can find you, where they can find some of your shit, some reels, some music, Instagram, social media, everything.
As far as Instagram, Twitter and shit like that, you can find me at Run That Back West. Yeah, that's pretty much how you can find me on everything. Just DM me if you need beats, but studio time, whatever it is.
You're gonna find me on all social medias, Chilliman. You're gonna find me on my music on every single platform you can think of. If it comes to your brain, I'm on there. I promise to God.
Before we get out of here, I want to ask you another question. Being so young, and kind of a deeper question. Last year, we did touch on the police brutality going to an all-time height with the George Floyd thing and Breonna Taylor's thing coming out, and Ahmaud. It's so many. I can't really go in and name all of them, but as a young Black man, how did that affect you? And also, how did that affect you? Both of y'all could go after each other. Like, how did that hit you? How did you feel about it?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had my homies saying crazy shit. I ain't trying to say too much.
Right.
I was thinking like retaliation. You can't come over here and just
tell me about it.
Yeah, I wanted to go riot, but then I was like, I'm on probation. Go back to jail.
Hell no, you can't go back to jail, doggy.
But it feels good seeing people stand up for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we see a lot of that growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
As far as brutality, I see that shit with my moms and all that. Like, by all means, you know what I'm saying? If I'm ready to crib trying to beat up on you and shit, push up on you and shit.
Right.
Yeah, so it feels good seeing somebody standing up about it. You know what I mean? Right. Actually, the government doing something about it. You know what I'm saying?
The government needs to do more.
They put him in for what, 22 years?
Shit, he gonna get about 8, 10. He gonna do about 10 and get out. Yeah. He gonna get the ultimate treatment because he's a white man. Yeah, exactly.
Never see daylight again.
Exactly. And that's the frustrating thing. It's kind of like people got lost in the whole situation, and especially and I don't understand this disconnect other than the gang. The disconnect between the Black and Latino community. Other than the gang shit, I don't understand where it comes from. But then we don't realize that we're fighting the same fight sometimes. It's like, white people don't like y'all motherfuckers either. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, police hate us both. So, you know what I'm saying? What is we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? We cover Black is 12% of the country. Latino is 18 or 19. together, that's 31. You know what I'm saying? White is 66, but we halfway there. So motherfuckers gotta learn to in you know, not to be on here preaching, but learn to motherfucking put all that bullshit aside, and we could do a lot more in this country, even on bread and business wise, if we learn how to come the fuck together. I do too. Straight up. I do too. You stupid if you don't. Like Latino dudes are some of the most loyal dudes. If they fuck with you, they really fuck with you. They'll do anything for you. On God. Bro, when I dropped my clothing line, my website the first day, my boy shout out Octavio. He the first motherfucker. As soon as I dropped that shit, he bought something like right away, posted it. Then my other boy, Brian, boom. These niggas like really, really like I said, they fuck with my boy Alberto, another one. Like those are my homies. Oh, see?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, it takes $0 to support somebody.
Thank you. What's up with that?
You
can't repost something or share or like
anything.
You know, you got a lot of people watching your shit. So you know how the views work. You gotta watch it for a certain amount of seconds to be counted as a view. So if on Instagram, if it says something like 800 views, it's probably more like 20,000 people seeing your shit. And then you got out of those 800 views, 40 people liked it. That's some hating shit. You gonna watch the thing and not like it? You hating ass motherfuckers, like.
But I don't think can't nobody say I'll be sending them. I'll be like post it. I should let people show me that you support me.
Right.
I'm gonna support people no matter what. I hear some shit I don't like sometimes, and I still post it because nigga, I'm not a hater.
Thank you. I do it all the time. I repost everything, and I'm always gonna call it dope. I'm never gonna tell somebody they shit whack, even if I think it's whack. It's probably 100,000 people that don't.
That's about it.
I thought Soulja Boy was garbage, but about 1 million, 2, 3, 4 million people didn't think he was garbage. So you know what I'm saying?
When I was like 11, 12, 13, like everybody be bashing the I gotta have dog. Cranky Soulja. I know y'all. Soulja Boy. Gotta have it.
Everyone wanted the white son.
Soulja, the reason why I started wearing baby names. I ain't gonna lie. 11 years old, trying to get some baby names.
You watched the Soulja and Bow Wow versus?
No, I ain't gonna
watch it. You can watch it. You can watch it. Oh yeah.
I like memes and stuff like all that. Actually, I'm crying.
Hell yeah. I mean, I don't have no problem. So I was using him as an example. You know, some people. That's funny. Well, man, thank y'all for coming out, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep grinding. Keep grinding. Thank y'all for coming out. And when that new song drop, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Or a new tape drop, let me know. I'll bang it. You know, make sure I post it and all that shit. Yeah, definitely. Thank y'all for watching another edition of the Higher Learning Podcast. Remember to go follow us on the Politic and Broadcasting Network. Look at the blog, politicandforum.com. Also follow me on Instagram, hns420.com, Facebook, hns420, not .com. Instagram, hns420, and also Twitter, hns420_hns420. Until next time, we out.
Shout out on my YTVs.